control of me. I can't help but fake this smile. I even think it's real sometimes. I only have you to blame. It's not too late to change. Just like me.
Welcome everyone to Full Sail University, live in Orlando, Florida for this inaugural episode of NXT. Oh my! Fans, I have in my notes, we're kicking off the show introducing the NXT General Manager. And if I'm putting two and two together right now, it's JBL, the man who returned at Payback. SmackDown Live's first branded pay-per-view, and clotheslined John Cena right out of his shoes. If JBL is here to head NXT, we all could be in for one hell of a ride. And as you would expect, the audience here in Full Sail University is not giving JBL a warm welcome. I will say this. I'm trying to catch some of these bills that are falling from the sky. Unfortunately, I haven't caught one yet. JBL's gonna address us here. Let's hear what he has to say. Well, we're going to be forced to give JBL a shot here heading up NXT. I like hearing that there will be a Gold Rush tournament starting tonight. And hey, what a way to kick it off. R-Truth getting Full Sail University out of their seats onto their feet. I caught up with R-Truth earlier on today. He was trying to teach me how to freestyle, and let's just say the only freestyling I'm going to be doing is in the swimming pool. But nonetheless, R-Truth set for one-on-one action here to kick off the inaugural episode of NXT. Well, it looks like his opponent is none other than the Idol, Andrade and Almas. Very fitting, these two going one-on-one They both love to party, both love the nightlife, and both love to have a good time. This matchup could come down to who takes things more serious. I do expect this to be a very hard-hitting match. Almas, one of the toughest strikers. He's here in NXT. And he loves the spotlight. Fans, we will have the bracket for the NXT Gold Rush tournament. We will be showing you that later on. The winner of that Gold Rush tournament will be crowned the first NXT champion. Man, I can't wait for this. Almas and Truth now meeting in the center of the ring. Hey, a show of respect here from Almas. Wait a second. Look at the disrespect showed by the man who calls himself the Idol. If I was looking for someone to model myself after, it wouldn't be that guy right there, that's for sure. And R-Truth out of the gates here, landing a right, almost landing a left. And this one is underway. Collar and elbow tie up here, NXT. We are live here. We will see some highlights. This show was originally billed as a highlight show. However, much like our counterparts on the main roster, Raw and SmackDown Live, we will be showing the full show. So sit back, it's gonna be a good one. Andrade, Cien Almas sent R-Truth for the ride. Truth with a hip toss. And there's some of the celebrating going on already. Truth having a good time. Kick to the hamstring there. Scoop, slam, running power slam, yes. R-Truth with the upper hand. Crowd is going nuts here. They're loving everything they're seeing right now. Truth Irish whipping. Almas went for a kick, but it was missed. And a Hurricane Rana finds Almas in control now. Big striking kick on the left thigh. Oh, Truth with a double dose there, running into the turnbuckle. And then catching both feet of Almas right in the face. Almas following up with a Hurricane Rana. He's athletic, I'll give him that. Clothesline sends Truth over the top rope. Truth's not celebrating now. Wow, what a move by Almas. Now Almas doing a bit of posing. We told you these two like to have fun. We expected to see some showing off here. It's time to get down to business, though. Oh, what a move from Almas there. Goes for the cover here. Near fall as R-Truth able to kick out at 2. Almas is very physical. Guy's got all the tools. Truth reversing now, sending Almas into the corner. R-Truth now. That's number 5 if you're counting along. Truth going for 10. Yes! That'll slow Andrade down. Truth trying to get this Full Sail crowd back behind him. Oh, what a move! R-Truth now with the upper hand. Almost slow to his feet. Andrade, though, hitting a right. And he plants Truth with a DDT. After that cutter there, I thought Truth had this one in the bag. What a move from Andrade Cien Almas. That scissor kick with the spin at the end, eerily similar to the scissor kick of R-Truth. And Almas celebrating as if he can do it better than Truth. He needs to focus back in on the task at hand. He could be closing in here, though. Truth slow to his feet. Truth with a jawbreaker. Truth now rolling Almas up. Ref's right there. R-Truth got him. Truth steals a victory. Let's take a look at some of the action that took place in this one. Andrade Cien Almas using his right foot in a very inventive way there. I'm not sure what he calls that one. But ultimately the celebration would come to be his demise. Truth able to roll up Almas, scoring his first victory here in our opening contest on this inaugural episode of NXT. You'll take him any way you can get it. And R-Truth right now stands atop after this victory over Andrade Cien Almas. Almas appears to be frustrated, and rightfully so. He let this one slip right out of his grasp. Well, fans, I couldn't be more excited for this Gold Rush tournament that will culminate at NXT TakeOver London, where we will crown the first NXT champion. Some top names on that bracket that will be contending for that title. And later on tonight in our main event, we will have our first round matchup. It's gonna be Christian going one-on-one against Fandango. Well, we now turn our attention to the NXT Women's Division, and a match that will have some implications leading into us crowning our first NXT Women's Champion. Alicia Fox set for one-on-one action here tonight. She has a tall task ahead of her and can really make some headway with a victory because she's going one-on-one with a WWE Hall of Famer who's here to prove that she still has it. None other than Lita. Well, if R-Truth didn't already have this Full Sail crowd on its feet, the WWE Hall of Famer Lita sure does now. Lita is here to rock her way to the top. And how she performs tonight is gonna speak volumes about her future going forward. It's been a long time since we've seen Lita in a ring. And a spear right out of the gates. Lita says she's back and better than ever, though. She looks in phenomenal shape. And out of the gates here, she's all over Alicia Fox. Fox may need to channel her inner crazy. That crazy woman we know is inside of her if she wants to pull this one out. Lita now already headed to the top. Wow! Hooks the leg. This one could be over. Fox kicks out. Lita showing you she's still got a lot left. Another big knee finds the mark. Lita went for a right hand, but Alicia Fox was able to block. And those long legs going to work here. Just like that, Fox is in control. Oh! Alicia now going for a pin here. Hey, ref! Ref, look up! Lita kicks out still, as Alicia Fox was using the second rope for leverage there. Lita now going to the legs, taking the strength out. That's very smart. Irish whip here. Hurricane Rana beautifully executed. From what I've seen thus far, Lita looks like she hasn't missed a beat. Here we go. Twist of fate. Twist of fate from Lita, and it could be all but curtains. Moonsault, yes. 1, 2, 3. And Lita with a strong showing here tonight over Alicia Fox. Earlier on in the match, Lita came out like a house of fire. Her aerial offense is still as strong as ever. And what a great showing here from the WWE Hall of Famer. Alicia Fox trying everything to put Lita away. It would not happen, and a moonsault off the top was all she wrote. What a moment for Lita returning here in NXT. Well, Renee Young trying to get a word with Andrade and Almas after his loss tonight. It appears he wasn't having anything of it. But fans, coming up next, Christian goes one-on-one against Fandango in this first round Gold Rush tournament matchup. Well, you can see the respect that Lita commands as some of the women in the locker room there to greet her after her victory. But fans, it's time for our main event. And it has huge implications in the NXT title picture going forward. Fandango, Christian, first round match in this NXT title Gold Rush tournament. Fandango asked to come down to NXT to, quote, refine his skills. He's been on the main roster. He's got experience in big matches, and that's gonna serve him well here tonight. Will Fandango be moving on to the second round? We're gonna find out. Well, you want to talk about being in big matches, marquee matches? Look no further than Christian. Multiple-time world champion, multiple-time tag team champion, and he's here in NXT, no doubt, to lead this brand going forward. Captain Charisma looks better than ever. And he's soaking it in right now. Nothing like being in front of this crowd in Full Sail Arena. When they're behind you, they are definitely behind you. And Christian getting a warm reception here tonight. And if Christian handles business here tonight, he's going to be moving on to the second round. And one step closer to the NXT Championship. Well, we are ready for our main event in this inaugural episode of NXT. Ref calls for the bell. Here we go. Where is Fandango going? Out on the outside, doing a bit of dancing. I don't know how intelligent that is. He wants to refine his skills. Christian dropping the axe handle. I'm sure Fandango meant his in-ring skills. He can practice dancing somewhere else. Not a smart move. Nonetheless, Fandango, driving the head of Christian right into the center of the canvas and snapping the neck. And here we go again. Fandango can't help himself. Christian there pulls the feet out from under him, and now Christian is gonna hang him up. Yeah, slingshot. Fandango's neck sent right through that bottom rope. Christian now going to the second turnbuckle. He's just sitting perched waiting for Fandango. Beautiful spinning European uppercut. Christian saluting the crowd here. Well, fans, the winner of this match will go on to face the winner of Titus O'Neil versus Bobby Roode. Fandango sending Christian for the ride, ducks underneath, leapfrogs over. There's the athleticism from Fandango on display. Fandango is an incredible athlete. There is no taking that away from him. And a forearm sends Christian down to the mat. Bobby Roode will be in action in 2 episodes against Titus O'Neil. We'll see the debut of the Glorious One here. As much showboating as Fandango has done, I'm surprised he has the upper hand here. And he drops the elbow and the knee right across the forehead. And our first pinfall attempt of the match only sees a 1 count. A veteran like Christian, Fandango's got to know he's going to need to do more. Suplex. Found the mark there. That one looks like it affected the lower back of Christian. Hey, ref, come on now. This is the second time tonight. And the second time tonight, we see a kick out. Alicia Fox used the second rope for leverage earlier. Now Fandango stealing a page out of her book. That seems to have fired Christian up here. Drop kick as Fandango was in the corner. Big strike from Christian. Flapjack finds the mark, and now it's Fandango who is planted face first to the canvas. And Christian going high risk here. What's Christian got in mind? He went for a drop kick, may have taken way too much time. Fandango going for a reverse German. And an elbow from Christian as he reversed out of that reverse German. Oh, what a move! Rolls him over, hooks the outside leg here. Fandango just kicks out. Christian was already looking to the second round. Great wherewithal by Fandango there. Christian now places Fandango on the top turnbuckle. Christian's looking for something big here. Follows him up. Wait a second, Fandango. Wow, super sit-out powerbomb. Once again, the back of Christian in question. Fandango rolls him over. This could be it. Captain Charisma stays in it somehow. Christian is fighting through. Big chops from Fandango send Christian all the way back into the corner, and he's still wearing out the chest of Christian. Fandango down the second rope, tornado DDT. Christian's head bouncing hard off the canvas. Fandango could be taking too much time here. Christian slow to his feet. Fandango going for a neck breaker. I think that time allowed Christian to recover. Hurricane Rana attempt blocked by Fandango. Oh, what a powerbomb, what a sequence. Fandango wasting no time, headed to the top. He could be eyeing the second round. Christian rolls out of the way. Christian now on his feet. Fandango is slow to his. Big shot. Unprettier. Christian's moving on. 1, 2, 3. Captain Charisma has returned and now finds himself in the second round, awaiting the winner of Titus O'Neil and Bobby Roode. Incredible match here on our first episode of NXT. Fandango got some good offense in. I questioned some of the celebrating, but Fandango wasted no time. After that powerbomb going to the top, but Christian was playing possum. Christian may have been exaggerating that back injury for much of the match, and after the unprettier, it was an unpretty end if you're Fandango. But for Christian, his return here tonight and his debut here in NXT is a successful one, and he's now one step closer to holding the NXT Championship. thank you for joining us tonight here, fans. And wait a minute, Christian's got a microphone. We're not going off the air just yet. Let's hear what the victor has to say. Well, wait just a minute. That piano can only mean one thing. Could it be? Bobby Roode is here. The Glorious One, not set for his match with Titus O'Neil for another 2 episodes. But he wasn't waiting. Bobby Roode is out here, and it appears he's gonna be confronting Christian. And if Roode is able to get past O'Neil, Christian will be his opponent in the second round. And what an ovation for Bobby Roode here in NXT. Let's hear what he has to say. What a stare down. Bobby Roode saying he respects Christian, but he's got no problem going through him to get to the NXT title. And if we should see this matchup, it's gonna be one for the ages. You may have noticed the recent facelift to the channel, including a new channel banner and logo. And I want to thank my man SKGraphix. You can check out his work on Instagram at SKGraphix. And if you'd like your own channel banner, logo, and much more, be sure to hit him up on Twitter at SKGraphix8.